Watsu is a treatment modality that is based upon shiatsu for the purpose of freeing the body in water. There are movements that you can do in Watsu that you can't do, say, on a traditional massage on a table or on land because of the anti-gravity effect. When you're in the water, you're floating, the body's moving in ways that you just can't do on land. So it's really quite an amazing modality. Watsu was created in Northern California at a place called Harbin Hot Springs. It's about 26 miles above Calistoga. And there's a school of shiatsu and massage that was run by Harold Dahl. Harold is a shiatsu teacher for years. And the shiatsu meandered down into the warm pools, became water shiatsu, or Watsu. That's where it came from. So Harold Dahl is basically the creator of Watsu, and it all started here in California, Northern California. And it's spread all over the world, actually. It's taught in Italy, it's taught, I can't even name all the different places that it's taught, but it's taught all over the world.
Watsu is the combination of shiatsu done in the water. It's done in a heated pool, and the pool water is usually only 4 feet deep, so it's very safe for both the client and the therapist. Because the water is heated, it relaxes the patient's mind and nervous system, so that areas where they protect or hold from old injuries or from traumatic events are less armored, less restricted, because they're more relaxed and have let go. So you can get in and move to the limit of the tissue without the overriding limits of and fear of the mind of the patient. So the patient lets go of the fear. So then you can really work what's there in the tissue. For example, you have a woman who was in her second accident where she had whiplash. She's naturally going to protect her neck and her spine because of that traumatic injury. So even after the tissue has healed, she's still going to be holding that old protective pattern where the warm water and the supportive floats where you put her in a proper posture will help the tissue to let go and will help the mind to let go. The warm water helps the nervous system to let go, so you can deal with the physical stuff that's really there because the emotional patterning has been released while they're relaxed in the warm water.
When one puts the body in water, it's amazing the places that one can get into the body that I cannot get into on a massage table. When someone lays on their back in the water, the shoulders naturally come back. There's a natural place of breathing and reception, whereas on the massage table, your shoulders are coming forward, and you don't have that expansiveness to where I can get my hands into the shoulder. I more have to pick it up, whereas in the water, I more push it onto my hand and move the body around in the water. So it can be a lot less physical. One can receive pretty deep work, but not have as much soreness the next day that's associated with, say, a deep tissue massage.
Well, if you go to a spa to have a massage, you're thinking you're going to take off your clothes and go have oil rubbed down kind of thing. Maybe get stretched a little bit or work out the muscles, that sort of thing. There are many types of massage that you might get, one of which might be, say, a Thai massage, which is done on a mat on the floor with your clothes on, which I think Watsu is the closest to. It's kind of my favorite land massage because it's so close to Watsu. You're not on a table, you're on the floor. There's lots more leverage, you're stretching and bending, there's pressure, so I feel like Watsu is a lot closer to a Thai massage but floating. So there's just that added element of now you're floating and weightless and free. There's a difference between shiatsu and traditional massage, basically. You think about Western massage using oil and rubbing and strokes, and shiatsu is more, it's an Asian-based therapy. It's usually done through clothes, so there's no oil, there's no rubbing. It's based on the meridian theory, which means there are rivers of energy that flow through the body, and along those rivers of energy there are specific points that can accumulate stagnation or get overactive, and so we go along those points, releasing any blockages that are going on. Theory being a healthy body is a body free of blockages. So now we take the shiatsu into the warm pool. You're floating, you're completely weightless. And we work those meridians with stretching and swirling, and there's a sense of freedom that comes then with the shiatsu in the water, where you actually almost feel like you don't even have a body anymore, like you're flying through the air.
I like to say to my clients that it's a bit like being able to take off your body armor and let down your defenses. We need that body armor to function in this world, but hopefully the support of the water, the support of the practitioner gives the receiver, the client, the trust and the feeling that they can be comfortable enough to really let go and really experience deep relaxation, both mentally and physically. I like to think that people come for body work, and perhaps they get more than they bargained for. Perhaps they really get almost for lack of a better term, a soul massage or something that touches them much deeper than strictly physically. And at least I like to think that. I like to think that that comes almost as a bonus, in a way.
The water is amazing, and it is more than physical. So if you have a person who's intentionally working a spiritual issue, an emotional issue, so they want to be more forgiving or more loving or more open, the Watsu is a progression. It's a journey. Every time you come, you're going to relax faster, and therefore you're going to go further into your journey. It's amazing.